Welcome all to the Random Bull.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you got me, Tyrick.
Nigel, like always.
And you got me, Katake, aka Keith Ray. Another day at the bullpen, fellas.
It's another day.
Another dollar.
Another Thursday. Making it here. So what's new? Let's get into it, man. How y'all been?
What's new is actually it's a little bit of what's old that we just found out about. So it's kind of new news. I remember we kind of like barely talked about what happened to my leg last week. We just touched on it like, hey, yeah, I fell off a stage. Got a little fucked up. All right. And it was bruised and it was ugly, but we didn't think that there was any major problems. I just thought it was fucked up.
Yeah,
you know?
I honestly thought it was like a deep sprain or something, or like if maybe something.
I thought you
like,
made up the term deep sprain, to be perfectly honest. It's like, it's deep. Just
deep
really
sprain.
In there.
Nah, that's real
No,
shit.
but so I went, after a week of walking around, I went to urgent care. And even with insurance, I paid $200 to get an x-ray and find out that I did fracture my ankle. Yeah, I never broke anything before. So I was kind of proud, like in a weird way. I was like, yeah. About time.
Started off the new year with
about time
bones.
my body starts breaking.
Yeah,
broken bones.
About time I broke something in this motherfucker.
You don't feel that when you're an old man. You know that, right?
I watched my ankle.
Well,
broken back in the day.
So yeah, basically, I went to the urgent care, found out that it was broken or fractured, and now I got a big ass boot. I want to show.
Hey, this
boot
guy,
boot man.
This guy,
you know. So
you are Skywalker.
Did they give you crutches?
I got crutches. I got my moon boot. I got everything. They want me to go back in 4 weeks for an X-ray and make sure everything's healing right.
So no surgery?
No surgery necessary at all.
Was it like a hairline fracture or some shit? Like something small?
They didn't say hairline. Everybody keeps saying hairline, but
if you're not getting surgery, it must be a hairline though, because something small like that, a little hairline,
you keep saying hairline and keep looking at my hair. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Is your hairline going? Is your hairline fractured?
Like, we're talking about my ankle, bro. What the fuck you keep looking at my head for?
Is your hairline fractured?
Yo, I hate you. I hate it here, bro.
Bro, but hold on. You got to mention this, though. From when he and I spoke after he told me, because we had spoken, off the air about it. So I remember the doctor was trying to send this guy home, wasn't she? Before you, pressed for the x-ray.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have to
you
really...
had to flex
I didn't
on
have
her
to,
for it?
flex. I didn't threaten nobody. But I was like... She was like, yeah, you're walking around... it's not broken. It's not broken. And I'm like,
the doctor was about to send this guy home, bro.
I mean,
you're just a number.
Really, you gotta look at it like this, because that's what we all said. Oh, you're walking on it. You can still move it. It can't be broken, because if it was really broken, you wouldn't be able to move it. You'd be in excruciating pain type shit, right? That's how we're all looking at it. So she just looked at it the same way. Like, if it was broken, you wouldn't be walking.
I'm superhuman.
I don't know. You probably got gangsta ankles,
right?
No, but
gangstals.
What the second doctor wound up saying was it was a stable fracture. It didn't sound that uncommon, so I don't think I'm special in any way. I don't think my tolerance for pain is really high. I think the way it broke, it just doesn't hurt that bad. So I don't know.
Fuck it.
So that happened, and my ankle's broken and my car is broken. My check engine light came on. I have no idea what the fuck that's going to be about.
That sucks.
Sheesh.
Fucking check engine lights.
Yeah.
They be popping off for little weird shit sometimes.
Some weeks you're going to have good news. Some weeks you're going to have bad news. I don't have any good news.
You're alive and healthy. You made it. You made it through the war of falling off that stage. It was a hell of a war.
Whatever.
Only got away with a broken
I mean, that's the price of partying.
Yeah.
Niall was the only one that was like, I told you we should tame.
Yeah,
I mean, no, because it's funny, because last week you were like, when it happened, all you kept hearing was Kiefer being like, in your head, like, oh, I told you should have left. I told you should have left. But even deeper than that, I'm behind him like, if we would have left when I said leave, none of this would have happened. None of this shit would have even happened.
Yeah, well, cost me a couple $100.
Nah, that definitely sucks though.
I'm gonna be in this boot for like the next 4 weeks.
It's weird though because I wasn't like a huge stage. It's like
no, I just stepped down. You know what happened is I stepped down right into a roll.
Oh,
like so I went crack. You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as I put it down, it was crooked. But anyways, that's enough about me.
All right, so we'll get into me. So today was officially my last day of my AM job because I do have 2 jobs, but I didn't even put in a 2 weeks notice. I put in like a couple days, and they were really cool about it, and they loved me. So it was pretty cool. They gave me a little going away party, and I thought that was sweet of them. And the boss even gave me my check a week earlier, so that was pretty cool too. I wasn't expecting that till next week because it's bi-weekly pay. Anyhow, for those that don't know, I've been going to school for welding for 2 years, part-time. All right, part-time. So it took fucking forever. And I finally got a welding job, which is badass because that's what the hell I'm going to school for.
Oh yeah, congratulations, brother.
Thank you very much. And
if you work hard,
yeah,
and stay dedicated,
yeah. And there were plenty of times I thought about quitting because that shit is fucking 2 days a week, 5-hour days. So you're just doing 10 hours a week, and I was getting the experience. And I started 2017 is when I started. So yeah, you know. Took a little bit. It's January of 2020 finally getting a gig, and it's way more pay than both jobs that I was doing combined. So I fucking start Monday, and I got to get into a whole new routine because my work day starts at 5 a.m. And I'm used to starting my workday as late as 9:30, 10. So, like, you know, motherfuckers was going to bed like midnight, like whatever.
Yo, you're about to
midnight
experience a whole lifestyle change.
That's a fact.
You're going to be telling these girls, I can't hang out tonight. I got work in the morning.
Right?
Gotta be a big boy.
I don't think that's how grown men act.
We're going to be a big boy.
I'm going to work.
Yo, it's good though that you're getting out that other job
though.
Because really, to be honest, you were like their slave. You were their token black guy slave. They had you out in the they had you out in the field mowing, plowing. You were this close to shucking corn.
What about the cat? What about your boss's? What about your boss's cat's name?
Man,
you were his new black cat.
All right. So I gotta get into the cat story real quick because this was on previous. This was on previous episodes before we got on air on YouTube and everything. Shout out to YouTube and all our viewers. Thank you. But so we have coffee every morning. You know, it's a small company. He only has 3 employees. I'm one of the 3. And he tells me, you know, he comes from an old school time. He's probably like in his late 50s, early 60s. But he's telling me how his parents...
He should know better.
The shortcut is he comes from a racist past.
Yeah, that's the shortcut. I feel like I'm beating around the bush here. Long story short, his mother had a black cat. And it was an outdoor cat. So I'm like... All right, where's he going with this? When he first told me the story, this was sometime early last year. And he goes, you know, she had a black cat and it would run the streets and come home when it wanted. And sometimes she would call out for it. Here, little nigger. Here, little nigger. So I was like,
this
motherfucker just want to say nigga to me? Like, did he hire niggas just to say
That's
nigga?
not even funny, but
and he told the story.
The way you tell it is a little funny.
I worked there for about 2 years, a little under 2 years. He told me that story several times to the point where I was like...
to make sure you ain't forget.
It's like, the first time wasn't necessary, motherfucker. Like, what are you doing?
And here's one of the last stories, because this is recent, and then we'll get into you now. We'll get into you. He told me this around Christmas time. So just a couple weeks ago. He says, we're talking about dogs.
Get ready. This is coming from old.
It's not even old because he's around my father's age. He's probably a couple of years. He's probably like 59 or 60.
That's old, man. That's an old.
Not by much. He's double my age. So he should know a little bit better. But he gets into, we're just talking about the breeds we like and stuff. And then he goes,
Breeds.
you know,
breed.
there are certain breeds that don't like blacks. Like he got now we're just in a little coffee room and it's just me and him.
As like the only white guy in the show, I just want to be like.
So I'm like, why the fuck did he whisper in my brain? And all I could say is, what?
Bro,
That's all I could say.
It's like as the black guy there.
That's
You're the one that he
crazy.
wanted to tell everything to. Like everything about black people, racist or not. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
Nah, but at the end of the day, I will say, like, despite those quirks, he was fairly decent. Like, if I ever needed a day off, all that shit, you know.
Yeah, he's like the type
he would
of.
look out. It was like a Archie Bunker type of boss.
You know how I picture him describing you to like other people? Like, I imagine he's like, yeah, Kiefer, he's a good guy. He's a black guy. He's a good guy. Like, that's how I imagine people like him think.
Honestly, probably
one of the good ones.
Yeah,
no, but that's all.
Like, he almost doesn't mean any harm, but he's super offensive.
Well, yeah, because I mean, the two other people that worked there were two girls, and he would tell one of the two how ugly she was when she was younger. He would tell her.
God.
He would tell her at the breakfast table with all four of us at the table, and he was like,
You guys sat at a breakfast table?
Well, it wasn't at the breakfast. It was the break room table.
Oh,
so
okay.
all four of us would have our coffee in the morning before.
That
we
just
all
sounded
got
like
to work.
you guys like lived together.
It was intimate, you know. It's a small company. It's just fucking 4 people total.
Right,
so you really, you know. But long story short, he tells one of the ladies like, "Oh my god," because he knew her when she was, you know, in middle school and he was in high school or something, and he would be like, "Yeah, when she was in middle school, Jesus Christ, one of the worst things to look at."
Oh my
Tell her right to her face she was fugly. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
That's
He's
funny.
savage mode. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, see,
But-
my boss isn't like that. Fucking, but I know what I know what you mean when you mention like the small company, like, because that's how my job is. There's fucking 6 of us, maybe 7 at the most. Sometimes the salespeople are like never there or whatnot. But like my week has been not that crazy eventful because I mean I'm just, like I say every week, I'm just dropping paper, you know, I'm picking paper up from one place, I'm moving it to another place, really. But like today I had to go down to fucking Middletown. Like,
I've heard of it. I don't know where it is.
it's like past Newburgh. That's why I sent you the picture. Like you're going towards Scranton.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Every time I see that sign, I like that.
You're going towards Scranton when you go towards that area, but it's like super far down south. And we have one place that is down there, and they order mad paper every time.
Mad Amish people.
There is. My mom actually got her dog from a place near Middletown because it's like farmland, and the way she got the dog, like she had to call the guy on, you know, his house phone.
This sounds like a story.
Crazy.
She said
And
the
then,
way she got the dog.
right. So then she drives down
Don't
there.
sound like a normal way.
So
anyway.
yeah, so it's like she had to call him, you know, call his house phone. Boom, she's calling from a cell phone, but maybe they have a house phone for the village or some shit. Finally gets in touch with
That
him.
shit is
Boom,
like-
I'm here. She said she got there because I
On a
didn't go
tree.
with her to pick the dog up. And then she said when she got there, it was like, you know, all farmland, dirt roads, and she's pulled up to this little house, and this Amish guy almost looks like a Hasidic Jew with fucking curly hair and shit comes out and then brings her over here. Here's all the puppies. It's like a big ass litter.
Oh my
She
God.
picked one. And then she actually went back and got another dog, but she sold that one.
But they take
like,
cash though.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Oh, of
they don't
course.
fuck around.
No card, cash, money.
No
Count it right here. Make sure we're good.
tax free.
And then it's crazy too because
that money.
they just stack it.
We churn
They
our
just
butter,
stack
son.
that shit.
They're just like, yo, you need a table.
Make our own shit.
Yeah, right. It's
Let it rip.
like that Family Guy episode where they're in war with the Amish and they burn down their fucking the barn. And 30 Amish guys come out of nowhere in 2 seconds. They build the shit right back up.
Hey man, it really is like that. That shit was based on a true family.
Yeah, but down there in Middletown, and then I had to swing through Paramus, New Jersey, make a little detour, and on my way back, I was able to get Chick-fil-A. And then as I was in line, like, and
You feel bad about
check it. I pull in, and it's, you know, if you ever been in Chick-fil-A, as soon as you pull into the drive-through, you're stuck because someone's pulling it right behind you and there's already 100 people in front of you. So boom, if you make that turn in, that's a dedication. You're there. You can't get out.
Yeah.
So I get in, boom, and then I'm in, like there's like 4 or 5 people behind me. I'm still not at the thing to put my order in, and then I start getting schooled about Chick-fil-A, and then as I start feeling bad, I can't get out, so I'm stuck to get the food.
Yeah,
as I'm being schooled,
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
I honestly didn't.
We got schooled from in the group text. You know, we got schooled.
Chick-fil-A is anti-black.
I guess so,
but the chicken tastes good.
The girl who took my money and handed me my food was black.
She was.
Yeah.
Did she know?
I'm pretty sure.
Like, do you know?
I'm pretty sure the guy that made my food in the back, he was black.
They need jobs, man. I
don't know. It's so crazy. But I mean, when you think about it though, and if you know whatever little information you know about Chick-fil-A, when you hear what we were told and then match it with that, it makes sense. Closed on Sundays. The guy who owns is real super religious type shit. Like
that's why everybody knows that they don't like gay people. Everybody knew.
That I knew.
They made that clear, actually. They went out. I think they went out of their way to make it clear.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So I didn't know that they were anti-black today. So today, you know, I ate there once. I ate there once too recently. So
yo, that's like hearing. What if you heard Popeyes was anti-black?
Huh?
That'd be crazy.
What if it came out that Popeyes was anti-black?
It would make sense because it's high in calories.
Really? Would it really make sense?
Trying to kill you. I said us. I'm like,
no, it's all right.
Size black. He lives in the hood.
Killing us, my brothers.
Tyler's in the hood. He eats Popeyes just as much as us.
That's a fact. All 3 of us went during the Popeyes chicken craze. We went too early. We went way too fucking early. We sat in the drive-thru for a couple minutes to find out it was
like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and there was other people waiting there too.
And then we got out the car. We pulled up like, fuck it, let's go inside. And then the doors
showed up when that bitch was closed. Yeah. We were like, oh,
the people inside are probably looking at us like these fucking addicts. Get the fuck away from the door. We're not open yet.
And then they kind of sped to give us our shit, so
they had to be ready.
They had to be ready.
Because they know what happened in other states. People were getting fucked up. There was broken bones, broken ligaments.
I don't think that's
lost lives.
They had broken fibulas.
Actually, it might, because that Popeyes is owned by all Guyanese people.
Damn, I almost barely heard that racism. I caught it like 20 seconds later. I was like, oh, that was fucked up. That was fucked up.
Yo, you know what I always thought about? Do you ever say some super racist shit while you're by yourself in the car? Like, say someone cuts you off and it's like a person, like maybe it's just a person of another race. Do you ever just catch yourself saying like something you would never say like out in public because you know it's wrong, but like by yourself? Alone.
The Jamaican comes out of me, and I remember cussing out the lady that cut me off. I remember cussing out her baby in the car seat, calling the baby a pussy hole.
Oh, you called the baby a pussy hole?
I called the baby a pussy hole.
Fucking pussy hole.
I was like, you and your fucking pussy hole baby.
Was the windows down?
Nah, like it was on the highway, and she just like came over, merging in my lane without using her blinkers. And nearly ran me off the fucking road. Man. So when I sped up on the next side, I saw who was in the car. I was like, you and your fucking pussy old baby. But you could just mouth whatever.
That's disgusting.
And people are going to get pissed off. Yeah, I know.
That's disgusting.
Man, listen, man.
That's hilarious.
That's road rage. But I mean, that was the first thing that came to mind.
I find myself getting way more road rage now that I'm a delivery guy.
Yeah.
Way
now
more.
That you're on the road.
I'm on the road from...
You're experiencing.
I'm on the road from the drive to work and the drive home. So I'm on the road all day. So I'm in both traffic jams. I'm during a lunch rush too. Bro, I've realized people cannot fucking drive. People don't know what the fuck they're doing when they're on the fucking road. It's so crazy.
I mean,
it's so crazy. It pisses me off.
I don't know. I don't really notice it because
you know what the number one thing that pisses me off is? The number one thing that pisses me off, when you get into the fast lane, you drive slow.
Dude, I hate you. I don't want to talk about this topic.
Yo,
you're probably one of the people on the road I don't like because I'm cruising. I'm taking my time.
Bro,
and it's like,
but hold on. Are you cruising in the fast? Are you cruising in the fast lane?
If I'm in the fast lane, I'm going like 5 above the speed limit. And
that's not what the fast lane's for.
Oh, it's illegal. It's for the people that want to break the law.
We out of here.
Yes.
We out.
If you want to cruise,
if
you're on a cruise, chill in the middle lane.
Let me say one thing before we get off this. If somebody gets up in my ass on the fast lane, then I'll move. I'm not like, no. You know what I mean? I'm not going to hold up. You know what I'm saying? No, I'll move out the way. I'll get to the next lane. So that's all I'm going to say.
Might as well just cruise in the middle lane and leave us folks that want to drive 80 when it's 65. Leave us in the fast lane because I'm moving. I'm not trying to slow down. And you come and I come up on you.
Be safe out there.
I'm clearly on the mission.
Hey, you gotta go somewhere. Man. That's the only reason why you go that fast. What I don't like is if I find out that for whatever reason, you know, like, if you see the person wilding on the highway and then for whatever reason you see him in traffic cruising, like, you were speeding to do nothing. Those motherfuckers.
What are you saying?
It's like, what I'm saying is you were speeding for nothing. So if I find out you were just speeding and then all of a sudden you just cruising, maybe a couple miles up. Let's say we're still on the highway.
Man, when I'm driving with got no point, because what if a good song came on for like 30 seconds
and then you drive fast,
banging out for the song?
Every time I get into a song, I go faster. That's just a natural impulse of mine.
So for 3 minutes, you go fast.
I want to move along to this game that we got prepared.
Oh yeah, let's play this game.
All right, let's hear it. What I'm saying?
It's called Lil Whatever.
Lil Whatever.
All right, and this game is basically. I've realized in the last few years that we're all getting a bit older.
Not me, bro. I'm the youngest person you know.
You're not the youngest person I know.
I'm like a baby.
I know.
I'm like a baby. I'm practically a newborn, but continue.
All right.
Black don't crack, son.
I hate you guys. I'm trying to just say it. Talk about the game here. So we're all getting older, and we don't necessarily know all the new artists. Maybe Nigel does because he's practically a baby. But I think me and Keith are gonna suffer at this game. Let's go.
Nah, I'll probably be right there with you guys. Honestly.
All right, let's hear it.
All right, so our producer's going to put up some images of these little whatevers, and we're going to try and do our best to guess their name within 10 seconds.
Oh, 10, that's it? 10 seconds?
Oh, yeah.
I think week 15? No?
I said 10 seconds, man. Why do you always got to try and bargain?
All right, what's the first one?
Yeah. Ooh.
Come on. That's Blueface, baby.
Hey.
Blueface.
Yeah, throw that back on the gang. Right, bro.
Blueface, baby.
That's
we got that one.
Yep.
Damn, this is gonna be easy. That's Lil Pump.
Of course.
I know exactly.
I honestly didn't know who the fuck that was.
I'm glad somebody got confused.
I'm not saying it so fast just because it's like it's easy, but I know it's about to get hard.
Let's get another one. Let's do another. Who the fuck?
That's the baby. That's the baby. I know
he's the fighter, bro. He's gonna be in the UFC.
Maybe actually got
days.
bars out of the first.
Nah,
three
he really do. He really do.
Three.
I listened to that Under the Sun track with him and J. Cole.
Curveball. Maybe we're keeping it.
I mean, that was 3. You said there's how many? You said there's how many again?
I don't know how many.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel like it's too easy.
10.
It's 10. Too easy.
10
Damn, we might.
It's too
10 for 10. Let's get it.
We're about to get hard.
Oh, who the fuck are you?
Oh, that's Gunna.
I'm gonna say Juice WRLD.
Nah, that's
not Juice WRLD.
That's not Juice. R.I.P.
Nah, that's Gunna, bro. That's Gunna.
R.I.P.
Nah, is clearly more of a hip hop head than.
R.I.P. I'm saying.
R.I.P. Juice WRLD. Yeah, for sure.
No, I'm saying it to Juice.
Oh, all right.
Next.
On to the next. Who's that?
Who's this old ugly motherfucker? I'm gonna say
that's Lil Baby.
Oh, damn! If I was gonna guess, because I feel like he just knows.
He's giving out all the answers. I don't know shit.
Is that more than 10 seconds? I feel like we have more than 10 seconds.
It's been way more than 10 seconds.
I'm gonna say that's like what's his name? Watch yourself. Mystical's son. That's Mystical's son. That's my final answer. That's Mystical's son for sure.
Nothing for me. Next guy.
Ooh, I don't know none of them.
Who's that guy?
Oh, damn. Who are you?
Damn, son.
He got me.
I'm not keeping up with the times, clearly.
I probably know his voice too, but he got me.
I'm gonna call that. Say you name somebody. Just like
No.
try. No, try. No. Say something. Say something. Okay, I'm gonna say
first, bro. You gotta.
All right, I'm gonna make up a rap name for this guy. Young Sword Holder.
Young Sword Holder.
That's Young Sword Holders, the soldier. He came from. If I had to guess what region of the country he came from, I say
Lil TJ.
I say he's from Detroit.
Okay.
He looks like he struggled.
He's up and coming.
Oh.
I'm not too familiar with him.
Okay,
I'll have to give all of y'all a listen.
I'm gonna say he looks like he's from Detroit.
I'm probably sleeping on these young guys.
All right, let's get this
Crazy. I probably
All right, on
got
to the
10
next
years
one. That
on
one
some of
stumped
them now.
us.
It's crazy.
That's
YB and Corday.
Corday, yeah, that's a fact. Corday got
He got
bars.
some.
Because
He
he
got bars.
Yeah,
Corday,
he can
yeah,
spit.
Corday's got
I'm
bars.
sorry, Corday.
He's got
I
bars.
went crazy and laughed at him.
He actually got a Grammy nomination.
Oh, wow, I didn't
I
know
don't think
that.
he won, but he got a Grammy
Shit,
nom.
even now.
And he was on. I saw him on
Totally off my radar.
on Snapchat or IG or some shit like that, crying about it. He was crying
Because he
about
didn't
it.
get it.
No, because he was like, "Holy shit, I got a Grammy nom."
Hey, this is my guy. Hey, I was just bumping that here. Hey, I don't want to die young, so I got to ride with one. 10 toes down.
Hang on, don't say his name because
That's
it's not.
that's Nipsey Man's.
Hey, that's my guy.
That's
I put the
Nipsey
new
Man's.
4Gs on a Jeep.
Yeah.
I go to the
What
bloody
is
bottoms
his
is on a knee.
I hear that
That's
song
Roddy
all the time.
Ricch.
I don't know who it
That's
is.
my guy, Roddy
I have no
Ricch.
idea who he is.
I knew he was Nipsey's people. R.I.P. to Nip.
Yeah. Oh,
This is a new
you know what
party.
this is?
Yeah, she looks like Cardi to me.
That's her swag. So
I'm not a huge fan of her, but I guess she got some hits.
that's not Meg.
She, I'm gonna say
Is that Meg?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought
Megan
Meg.
Thee Stallion.
Why did I think she was fucking dark skinned?
What does she do?
I think it might just maybe
What
the
does she
lighting.
sing? Does she sing or she raps?
She rap, but she's like Cardi 2.0.
She's the reason
You know what I'm
why
saying?
there is quote unquote a hot girl summer.
Yeah. She made the. I know you heard of the phrase.
Yeah.
We all heard
Beam,
the phrase.
light bulb, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Next,
On to the
please. She got braces?
No, those are grills, bro.
No, those are
You got
like
me.
she got chromed out of Invisalign.
Invisalign.
I mean, that's pretty much what this shit is.
Chromaline. Hey.
I like
right there.
You got me.
That one.
Oh,
Sweetie?
Sawiti.
Yeah, Sweetie.
Never heard of you, sweetie.
You probably did.
Sorry, babe.
She got a song
Not
that had
today.
Lil Wayne on it, but her flow, I'm not a fan of how her flow is.
Like I said, I got to give all of y'all a listen because I'm not just gonna like, I'm too old to listen. I know. Yeah, I'll give you a listen.
Honestly,
you're gonna listen to Sawiti?
Yo, the people on that.
Because I already listened to Corday. I've already listened to his shit, his album when that shit was popping, and still is, and The Baby. So 2 out of the 10. All right, I'm keeping up with the times. Come on.
So I did horrible. We proved that Nigel is not only in numbers the youngest guy that I know, but he proved it in his hip hop knowledge today too. Kiefer, I think you just sucked as bad as me, right?
Yeah.
Pretty.
I
No, you
knew
know a couple more than
I knew
me.
A couple, but
Yo, but see, it's like this.
I didn't know the names. It's
If
like,
you heard the songs, you'd
Yeah.
probably be like, "Oh, okay,
yeah.
I know." who
That's
that
All
is."
right.
Shit, yo, you guys hear the Ricky Gervais Golden Globe speech?
No, I didn't.
no.
Yo,
I don't.
you
I
know,
don't.
only
pay
because
attention to
you know
stuff like
crazy
that.
thing about this, the reason why I'm
don't watch the
asking about
Golden
it,
Globes.
and the reason why it's even a topic in the world is because of the shit he was talking about. Like, he came pretty much at the people he's there to entertain. Like, you know, all the super celebs. You got Leo in the audience, Tom Hanks out there, people accepting awards and shit. And he was like, "Don't get up here and talk about some political shit because you guys have no right to be schooling anybody on anything political. He was doing jokes about Harvey Weinstein and shit. Like, you know, he was like, the next person, his last joke was like, the person coming up here was a star in the show, you know, in the Netflix hit Bird Box, which is pretty much a movie about people having blindfolds on, not acting like to see anything. It's pretty much like working for Harvey Weinstein, right? And everybody was like, "Oh," he was like, "Don't be mad at me. You guys did it. You know, it's you guys' fault. He's your friend, right?" So he's just coming at all of them crazy.
Hats off to him. You know, I didn't catch it. I don't watch the Golden Globes. I didn't watch
the whole thing. I only heard about it afterwards, and then I just went on YouTube and looked it up, and I was like, "Oh wow, he kind of." And the whole time he was like, I don't give a fuck with you. He's like, you know, I don't give a fuck. And then at the end, he's like, all right, show's over. Go do your drugs. Go do whatever. Fuck off. And then walked off stage.
That's awesome. That's pretty funny.
He knows what it is. Yeah, maybe he was a little fucked up himself. I feel like.
Oh, he was sipping. He had a cup like that.
Okay.
And it was full and looked like it's maybe some whiskey or something. The entire show, every time he came out, he was a little bit less.
Probably blew a couple lines backstage.
Yeah.
That's a wild allegation. That's a wild allegation. Did he seem like he was all coked up?
They have enough money for it.
Did he seem coked up?
I mean, he didn't seem coked. He seemed there, but he seemed like he was in the spirit. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you guys think, and you guys aren't paying me. I don't give a fuck. This could be my last time. They still brought me back year after year after year.
Is he all right?
He's got enough money. Think about it. He gets paid off of every time we watch.
All right?
Probably.
Seems unstable.
Probably just blew a line.
The crazy thing is that he's super liberal. You know, like he's super against Trump, all that bullshit, all that weird political shit.
He wants to speak his mind. He's gonna, man.
Yeah, he's mad funny though.
You know,
he gets paid off every time we watch The Office.
I know. God bless him. God bless him for that show. For real.
Womp womp.
God bless him for that. If he doesn't get credit for nothing else in the world, thanks for that.
That and Idiot Abroad. That was another fire show that he put out.
I never seen that.
Go find Idiot Abroad.
Idiot
What's
Abroad.
That
about? It's a documentary that he put out, and he found this guy or knows this guy, Carl something, and he's just like the way he describes Carl is like a real life Homer Simpson, and then they just like bring this guy around to different destinations and like just watch his reaction, and he's like underwhelmed. He's like at the Great Wall of China. He's just like, it's the okay. It's okay. It should be the okay Wall of China. So it's a funny show. I would suggest that anybody go watch that.
Whenever someone mentions Carl, I always think of Carl Weathers, and I think of Arnold Schwarzenegger in the scene from Alien. Oh, you Carl, you son of a bitch. Their hands and shit.
Oh, they do the handshake.
Yeah, that shit is mad fun. And they're flexing, right?
Yeah, that's famous, like they're just giant muscles.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, there's a lot of good one-liners out of those movies.
All Arnold's movies back in the day are just filled with one-liners.
Yeah,
that's it. That's the
like throws movie. A knife into a guy. Stick around. And he just looks into the camera.
Right? All his movies are like
yeah, it really is too, because now I'm thinking when he was Mr. Freeze, he's like shoots him with the freeze ray. He's like, cool out. Cool out. Yeah. It's like,
always.
And there's always some dramatic freeze.
He's the greatest though. He came from another country, learned another language, and then excelled in the top of the top career that the people of that country want to be.
Yeah. So I mean, like,
it's crazy.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah. If you think you got like no chance of doing shit in life, just think of shit like that. Like people like him. He came from like Austria or some shit. It's like I didn't probably speak English. And just figured it out. This motherfucker wound up being an A-list celebrity, holding political office.
That's a fact.
He married a Kennedy.
Right?
God damn.
Top bodybuilder.
When you really think about his accomplishments.
Top bodybuilder that every other bodybuilder kind of looks to as like the pinnacle. Like, I'm trying to be like how Arnold was back in the day. I'm doing this workout because this is something that Arnold said he was doing back in the day. Shit like that.
Steroids, right? No, was he? Who was using the roids?
I don't know. I mean, are you saying Arnie was roided?
No, I'm not saying Arnie was roided. I'm saying I think that I know some of them was. I'm not gonna make any claims. That was
somebody was
bro.
roided.
Back in the day, there was roiding. Maybe he might have got a whiff.
Who's that big ass black dude? That was a bodybuilder, super famous. Fuck, I can't even think of his name. But he doubled as like a fucking LAPD cop during the day. I can't even think of his name. We'll think of it.
Starting to get what random bulls about.